It's Miss Jennifer. It must be Friday because we're doing an art activity. We've been talking about transformation for the past 2 weeks, and we talked about how things can change from one thing to another. We talked about how caterpillars become butterflies and you as little children grow up to be adults. Today we're going to talk about some changes in weather. And when we think about the seasons, the weather changes in the seasons. We have winter, spring, summer, and fall. So what we're gonna do today is we're gonna take a piece of white paper, and or any color that you have, and we're gonna split it into 4 different groups. Just fold your paper over like this, one way the long way, and then make a little hamburger like that. We're gonna open it up. We're gonna label winter, spring, summer, and fall. And right in the middle, we're gonna write transformation. So now I have all different kinds of art activities. For winter, I have some blue and white string to make some snow. I have some white pom-poms to make snow, and a black crayon. I can make a snowman. For spring, I have some Raffy paper that I can make grass with. You can use any materials that you have at home. I have some pipe cleaners to make flowers with. For summer, I have a big yellow pom-pom for the sun, and I have some felt to make the beach, and a blue pencil to make the water. And for fall, I have some leaves that we can glue down, and I can use the brown to make some grass and stems. I also have some dot paint I can use for my flowers also. And you need some glue, and you might need a scissor. So feel free to use anything you have at home. So what I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna put some glue on my paper, and I'm gonna put my pom-poms down for winter. Glue them on and make some snow coming down. I'm gonna cut my little string here, and I'm gonna make some snow with my string. So I can make some snow. I'm gonna put some glue over here and just make some snow falling down. Okay, and then I'm gonna take my black crayon and I'm gonna make snowman and a little hat. Okay, for spring, I'm gonna put some grass down over here. Just take some of my little Raffy paper and I'm gonna glue some grass down for my spring. And if you don't have this, you can use a green crayon. You can use whatever you have for that. And then I can also take my pipe cleaner, and I'm gonna cut them in half because they're really big. So depending on what size paper you have. And you can make a little flower, goes around. You can make a little flower and then just glue that down. It's a little flower. I could also draw a flower over here if I want, and I could use some dot paint to make a flower. For summer, I'm going to use the felt for some sand. I'm just going to cut it however you want to cut it. You can put it in a circle, any way you want. I'm going to put some of that glue down over here. That could be my sand. And under my sand, I'm going to use my blue pencil, my blue crayon. I'm going to make some water under the sand. And I'm going to put my big pom-pom for the sun, for summer. Glue it down. And for the fall, I'm going to make some trees. And I'm going to glue some of my leaves on here for fall. Make another tree. And now when we look at it, we can see how our seasons change. we can see that in the winter it's very cold with lots of snow. But then the snow goes away and we go into spring where the grass starts to grow and the flowers start to bloom. And then we have fall where the leaves start to fall from the trees and change color. And in summer we go to the beach and swim in the ocean or a pool. We have nice, hot, sunny days. So things in nature can transform also, boys and girls. I hope you have so much fun doing this project. Use any kind of materials that you want. Take pictures and post them on Class Dojo for us. Have a wonderful Friday and a great weekend. See you next week.